guys. Yes, we are back. The dynamic duo.
Lord.
The infectious two.
What a week it has been.
Table shakers. It's really trended. Like, we even reached the shade room.
How did you handle the trolling, baby?
Well, to be honest, I'm still getting used to it.
Okay.
Like, I feel like you come from... You know
me, I don't be
Big
replying.
Brother already. Big Brother already, I think, just gives
I ignore
you guys tough
but
skin.
more, you like to explain yourself. Why are you explaining yourself?
Because I just feel like understand. I'm here to ask questions. I asked a question.
You go explain, Taya. I feel like
way.
once you've said something on the internet, just leave it like that. Whatever they want to pick from it, they might misconstrue you. That's on them. But you explaining yourself, you're just digging a deeper hole. That's how I feel.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. But nonetheless, somebody that I feel replies very nicely.
Okay.
Is with us in the studio.
Someone
and
special?
Definitely relates to our topic today, which is dealing with trolls. Yes, Frank Edoho. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, because a lot of people say Edoho.
No. Actually, the real pronunciation is Edoho.
Edo.
Mr. Frank Edoho.
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 It doesn't matter. So when they say Edoho, I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, you are the perfect guest for this topic.
Okay.
Because I just feel like you just have this knack when it comes to actually responding. I feel like you also know what tweets to respond to and what tweets not to. So please, we want to learn.
No. The first thing, when you have a pack of wolves attacking you, you take the most rabid of all of them. Then you attack that one because that's the leader. Then when you attack that one and that one simmers down, and the whole pack.
Okay, so who would you now say is the leader when we're talking about these trolls? What type of personality?
No. The person that is more, the person that is maybe more violent, more out of, the person is out of logic. I mean, the person attacks you. I'm talking football, then you come for my mother. What's that? You understand? I'm talking something else. I never insult. And the thing is, when you look at the history of everything, they are just replies. I don't start the trouble. I'm in my lane. Talking about my Chelsea football club. And somebody, maybe a Manchester United fan, just says, you are very stupid. When you bring that in, because you can't insult me. So when you insult me, then I insult your whole lineage.
Wow.
So would you say that's how you handle trolling, by insulting them back? Or would you rather just ignore them?
Let me tell you something. These trolls, if they are stupid enough to insult you over a fight you didn't start, that means they are monumentally moronish in terms of how they will reply. When they look at you and they insult you, it didn't have anything to do with what you were saying. You have to speak their language because silence will be misconstrued as weakness and they'll come more for you. As a matter of fact, someone will say, did you see what that guy did to Frank the other day?
Okay.
That means you see someone, a skeleton, will just come from nowhere and start insulting you. So I got tired of it because I don't know for what reason, I was like a random magnet for trolls. They were just insulting me. So I said, you know what? I have to put a stop to this because I'm not leaving Twitter for anything. Twitter came in my era.
Yes.
You guys came from Facebook. So you cannot drive me from this place. And all my peers were saying, let's be, no, don't engage, don't engage them. I said, so that's how it started for me pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the worst thing that you've heard or a troll has said to you that actually really hit hard, that you were actually like,
No. It didn't hit hard because it was an intelligent post. It's just that someone came for my mother.
Okay.
No, I couldn't have that. So I had to give the guy. I think I eviscerated the guy for 3 days non-stop.
Oh, wow.
Non-stop. You don't come for my mother, And so I just felt I have to put a stop to this. Now they don't look. Now I'm just saying, hey, I can say Merry Christmas, everybody. They'll say it's Elio. He's setting you up for
drags.
For drags. No. Don't try it. Don't answer him. Just let him go because that guy and everything. So they see me, You know, I think nowadays, Twitter Savage has more gravitas than Who Wants to Be a Millionaire host. I don't know. People meet me and take pictures with me, not because of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Savage.
Because of Twitter Savage. Savagery. I don't know.
Just to be honest.
Yeah. I'm not proud of it because I don't, like now it's just quiet for me because nobody has really tried me, especially when they brought up all those polls. Who's the most savage on this thing? They said G-Mike, you know, Daddy Freeze, Frank, Reno, Mockery, and the rest. They don't come for me anymore. They don't come for me anymore. And that's how it's supposed to be because I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm just doing my thing, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Tolani, though? What's the worst that you have literally seen and you're just like you actually were, you know, taken aback, you're a little bit sad, you're a little bit... What's the worst?
I mean, it's hard to get me sad. You know me, I'll keep it 100. It's hard to get me sad because I'm very, strong. I'm very defensive online. But I do know that when I got out of Big Brother house in 2020, and any little thing I tweet like this, they're dragging me. And then there was one thing they would always say is, don't worry, you only have 1 year, they will forget you soon. Because yearly we have new Big Brother housemates. They're like, okay, enjoy your time now, they will forget you soon. So I actually believe that I actually have only 1 year to grind, but I was very intentional about not being forgotten. So I had to work times 2. I'm not going to open my ass too much, but I had to do certain things to still remain very relevant. And if you're in the entertainment industry, I don't need to spell it out. You already know what I got to do to sell my market. So I love the fact that I'm business savvy and I know how the entertainment industry works to still be relevant. So, yeah.
All right.
Well, the one that really got me, apart from my mother, was the one. I was saying something about Frank Lampard before he was hired as Chelsea coach. I said, "Hey, Frank Lampard is a Chelsea legend." I was speaking to Chelsea fans, so I said, "Frank Lampard is a Chelsea legend. So when he comes here, he will not win all the matches, and when he loses as a Chelsea legend, let's accord him respect." You understand? Otherwise, Thunder will fire you. That's what I said. Then one guy is not even a Chelsea fan. You know, one maggot came from nowhere. And the guy said, yeah, just like they fired you from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire stopped. We stopped in 2017. So the thing hit me because I'm thinking, is that the opinion people have? Because I was never fired. As a matter of fact, in all my years of broadcasting, nobody fired me. You can't fire me because I'm not only presenter, I'm newsreader, I'm producer, I'm doing things. I am a utility guy. So if someone is sick, I'm the guy they bring. Okay. You know, so, you know, I was like, is that what the opinion people have? So I just said, all right, let me design a reply for this guy. So, and I said, me fired? No. I said, on the contrary, nobody fired me. As a matter of fact, nobody has ever fired me. And the employer that made a mistake to leave me, they've always regretted the way your father regretted the night he fired your mom and had you.
Now I need to ask this question.
Yeah, because I'm using the words you use. I don't want to go. I'm keeping it in topic. So you used word fire. So now I replied you with something else that I'm going to use to fire you at the end. So I just said, I regret. No, they regretted leaving me. But also, like your father regretted the night he fired your mom and had you. Ouch. And that's when it started. Everybody was like, what? Their parents? And some people that were supporting me were saying, but Frank is a parent. So, hey. So when it started like that, other people wanted to flex their muscles, and believe me, I tackled it was COVID period now. So I had time.
They had time.
Yeah. So everybody had time now.
So I started tackling, and everybody now said, "Oh, Frank's not to be trifled with." So that's.
So do you think you actually sort of like that persona that people now have of you?
I never liked it because people were barraging me with inquisitions like, "Hey, why are you? You're not supposed to be like that. You're not supposed." That's when I got a whiff of the fact that people regard me as a role model. You're not supposed to see just because I appear on TV. You cannot say I'm a role model. Like, you mean to tell me that if Evans, the kidnapper, is on the TV, you just see him on TV, he's automatically a role model. You know he's not. So I'm just a presenter. I am paid to present. I didn't come as a man of the cloth and saying, hey, I'm a preacher, do this is how we should live. I never even give you advice on how to live your life. Then you are taking me as role model without my permission. No.
Without my permission.
No. I'm not, no. So that's when I knew that, people are saying role modelism and everything. But later, I started liking it. You know why I started liking it? Because the whole entertainment industry started, towing that line. They started following, what I was doing, and everybody started replying. And, the thing about cowards is that when they see people stand up to them, they run, they just scurry. They don't do this thing in real life. In real life, they'll come and get a picture with you.
For real, I agree. I told you that day.
We were still talking about this thing upstairs. When they see us in person, they go to shake.
No, they don't.
But online,
they can
insults.
never, because the concept of social media is you are anonymous and you can do whatever you want to do.
Yes.
All your thoughts. Those days, we used to keep those thoughts to ourselves. Then when the person goes away, we will now discuss it.
Yeah.
And this guy and everything. Now they are doing it in public on social media, but they can't transfer it to real life, But I think one of the reasons they can't transfer it to real life is because of rebuttals by people like me. Because they're like, this guy is area. I am area, actually. I'm just an area boy that's wearing a suit on TV. So, that's it.
Okay, I've just realized that I actually didn't answer what the worst thing I've heard. Well,
how do you handle?
I wouldn't say it's the worst thing that I've heard that sort of took me aback, but I just noticed that a lot of people are always just talking about this age thing. Oh, you're too old to be doing this. You're too old to be on a podcast.
Not them
you should be married. You should have children. And it's just like.
So how do you handle that?
To be honest, like you know how I feel about marriage and children.
Wait. What do you feel about marriage?
I don't want to get married.
She just wants a partner.
I just want a partner. I do want to have kids eventually, but it's not
one partner. Are you going to be like the female Future and have many partners and stuff like that?
I don't pray for it, but life happens.
But what if your partner actually wants marriage?
Then
that disqualifies him.
Yes, I guess.
But I mean, initially it could just be partnership.
But maybe he can convince me. Life is all about change.
It's true.
Life is all about change too.
I mean, if that's
but
the way
as
you're
of
going,
right now, it's not the utmost thing that I want. So it's annoying when people are coming and telling me you're at 34, you should be married. It's like,
good.
Why can't you say at 34 you should have your own house, or you should have like 5 properties, or you should?
No. These people, some of them are not really sensible. I'm not saying all of them are. I have very intelligent people that I follow on Twitter, on Instagram. Very intelligent people, very cerebral people. And I every day when they tweet, I'm like, this guy doesn't even know what he is. This lady doesn't know. But the thing is that there'll always be stupid people now, and they'll come with their stupid opinions and talk about marriage. The other one, there was one guy that said, he just said, Frank, you this old thing, you are too old. He said, aren't you too old for that? I said, dude, when Twitter started, you were a child. Now you now came to Twitter. Now I'm old.
I am now.
Go and do your own app now, because me, I'm not leaving. If my peers are leaving, me, I'm not leaving. So there are so many tweets. I think I must have replied up to close to 1,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah. They just pick the few ones. There are ones that if you see, people will slaughter me. They'll be like, how could you say that to someone's child?
Wow.
Yeah, I got it from Kanu. I was born in Kanu, Sabungeri, Kanu. That's the ghetto part of Kanu. Then I went to Calabar for secondary school. Calabar, where I was playing football with area boys, eating with fishermen and stuff like that. So that was secondary school and university. Then when I came to Lagos, Aguda, Cassette bus stop, Chief Natufe and everything. Yes, now. So I don't get it twisted. I'm ghetto. I'm ghetto. But I'm like too ghetto.
I like that. Boujee
So,
ghetto.
Yeah. So, I know when to turn it on. I know when to turn it off. But it doesn't mean that someone should. I pity the people that don't know how to handle bullies, because trollism is
part of
really,
bullying. I agree.
Is bullying.
I actually feel like trolls are fans in disguise. Like they want to troll you because they're envious of you. They want to be in the position that you're in.
If someone is envious of you, they're not a fan.
Well, I'm delusional, like I like to say. I can be very delusional. So if you're coming at me, I just know that you're envious of me.
You are like
and you
an
wish to be
underground fan.
And you want to be in my position. That's why you want to bring me down. Okay, so that's how I like to think.
Okay, that's a way to look at it. Yeah,
I was literally going to even ask you, do you think that trolls are jealous? Like, do you think it's because their lives are not going as planned? So maybe they see someone's life going as planned.
No, I wouldn't say all of them totally. Okay. Because, no matter is absolute. You have some people that are just genuinely asking you. But those ones are the ones that, ask you from the bottom of their hearts. But you can't separate the chaff from the grain. Sometimes you don't know what their intentions are. Yeah, but I feel most trolls are envious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most trolls are envious.
But you believe that the envy doesn't make them fans. So what does that make them? Haters?
They are haters, of course. All trolls, people that troll you. You know what a troll is? A troll is even sticky. Okay, now, if I don't like firstly, I see a lady dress and she's showing some body parts. I don't think I have a right to question that. Oh, why are you naked? Why are you? I don't feel I have that right because I wear what I want. As a matter of fact,
so why can't the woman wear what she wants?
No. There's sometimes that I'll wear what I want. My wife said, I like the other one you wore. That first one you wore. That's the one. I said, is this your birthday?
This is what I like.
This is it. Oh yeah, madam, let's be going. So I don't feel anybody has a right to how someone lives their life, because nobody has a... Now, if you question that same person's life, the person will now say, hey, what's your business and everything. So what's your business with me? They'll be like, oh, you are a public person. I said, I am a public person by virtue of my work, not my personal life. So you don't have any right to say, hey, how do you do? But when you come for me, that means you give me the right and I will use it.
Has anyone come for you concerning your personal life?
Oh, yes, many times.
Okay.
Many times they call me, what do they call me? Wife beater. They call me, they said, oh, I'm too old to be trolling trolls. I'm like, that's what are you talking about? They cancel out. They cancel out. If you troll me, I troll you.
I don't understand.
Yeah, they called me and I've set them right. Some of them they don't want to hear. They just use it because they are mischievous and stuff like that. So when it happens like that, I choose my battles really. I choose my battles. I'm like, this one's not worth engaging. But the ones that are acidic, those are the ones I get because they will keep coming back.
Yeah.
So you have to put a barricade. And that barricade is your intelligent retort. That's what I feel. That's how I feel. And it has worked for me because now Twitter is boring. So please, let me use this as a closure. Please, everything I tweet, I'm not looking. See, if you don't come for me, I'm not coming for you. So just answer my tweets and let's move on. When I do Chelsea, as a Manchester United fan, as an Arsenal fan, we can banter. You understand? But when you start crossing the line,
do you block people? Like, have you ever read a tweet and you're like, you know what? Rather than replying, block.
No. That's an act of cowardice.
Hey,
what, blocking?
Blocking is an act of cowardice.
Really?
Are they block?
Because yes, you have only see in a multitude of trolls, you have only blocked one. What have you done to repel the others? It's just like a crowd is attacking you. You hold one and you take him to a room and beat him. Then come out. They didn't know.
Others. Yeah,
but the thing is this: take the most powerful of them, bloody him. Who's next?
Hey, violence.
So that's basically
nothing but violence.
Who's next? Half of them will stand down because they probably don't have the intellectual or the bravado of that first guy. They don't have it. They'll be like, look what he did to our leader. Then half of them will back down, and that's how I did it because I beg nobody. I've been through much in this life. Nobody's going to insult me, especially a faceless person. But the thing my pastor would say is,
I love it.
Turn the other cheek.
I love
My pastor be like, my pastor's looking at me like this. Frank, you know
has your pastor ever actually been like, oh,
no, my
Frank.
pastor, no. My pastor is Tony Rappo, right? Tony Rappo is my pastor.
I know Tony Rappo.
Recently, Tony Rappo saw me. I told another pastor, take Frank, go into the room and pray for him. I said, pastor, he said, shh, go. So he prayed for me, and he's always, Tony Rappo is a wonderful person. He's always checking up on me and everything. I said, pastor, I'm not really like that. So we are all in the Lord's vineyard. you know, but he's a very nice person, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say your online persona is different from how you are in real life? Or is it the same?
I think my online persona is a bit of how I am in real life. Because
I think so too.
Yeah, because you can't walk up. Nobody can walk up and insult me. I'll be like, you know, my other instincts will kick in. But when I understand, it doesn't mean that I throw rationale out of the window. I'll look at you and say, why? First thing is, why is he doing this? And if I can calculate that there's no reason for this, that's when I give a backlash. They don't really do it in real life, but I feel I am a nice guy. I'm one of the only entertainment people that if they're after an event, there are 1,000 people, and many people can attest to this. I will stay and snap pictures. If you want a picture with me, I feel it's an honor. To me, I'm like, these people still want my picture. Okay. All right, yeah.
Why not?
So
Sure.
yeah. I'll stay and they'll snap and snap and snap and snap and snap till everybody's done. Then I will go. You know, because I don't take it for granted my position. But if you come with the other thing, no. I don't think I can tolerate it. I can't tolerate it. There was a time someone insulted D1. Dayo Adeneye. How dare you?
Oh my God.
How dare you? Dayo Adeneye, D1. The reason why I like D1 is that D1 is not pretentious. So he comes. There was a day I went for an event. He was at that event. So I didn't have my personal assistant. I think my personal assistant had left. Then I didn't have, so I had my phone, my wallet in my pocket, and I was wearing like a suit and it was bulging. D1 came to me angrily and said, what are you doing? I said, boss, what do you mean? So what are you doing? Your pockets are bulging. I said, yes, because I have, he said, where's your assistant? I said, he left. He said, give me. I said, give you what? He said, give me everything from your pocket. Your pockets are not supposed to, but that's a fashion no-no. So he collected it. He collected all my stuff and everything and held them. And said, I want to leave, but I'm going to wait for you. When you finish the event, I give them back to you. Okay, go. D1. Then somebody came and insulted D1. I scattered the person. I followed the person. The person went. I went to his Twitter. I said, how dare you? D1 is broadcasting royalty. You don't do that. And that's me. I maintain a code in my industry. I don't insult broadcasters. I have this thing. When Toke was given the role of ultimate ultimate search, people say, why Toke? I said, see, let me tell you people something that you are not realizing. Toke is a fantastic presenter, whether you like it or not. As a broadcaster, Toke is a great presenter. That is it. Now, whether she can translate that talent to Golda Ultimate Search, because you guys are used to seeing one male and everything, that's a different kettle of fish. Yes. But please don't disparage her skills and her talent. Don't ever do that. Leave it. Because that girl is a talented broadcaster. They were all coming. They say, hey, you are just doing it because you are supporting a broad. I say, I'm just telling you the truth and how I feel. You know. So in broadcasting, even if I don't like something, I don't like maybe a present, I'll encourage them and say, hey, you're doing great and everything. Yes. That's the spirit of camaraderie that I have for my industry.
And I can attest to this, actually. I can actually attest to this.
Yeah. I said there are many times you've told me how awesome my voice is. I said your radio, on TV, you're great, but you're better on radio.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, better on radio. Yeah. I do that. I have a lot of people I admire. Dari At Alade, that one's a traitor. He committed treason. He went and left all his talents. He can sing, he can present. He's not doing any now. He said, see, money. I say, you are Shylock. Shylock. Go back to broadcasting. And then he doesn't listen to me. I admire a lot of people. IK, Then Henshaw, this boy. What's his name? Blaze, Andre Blaze. Andre Blaze. I don't even know what's up with him. I don't think it's broadcasting. I'm fans of everybody and anybody that comes for anybody in my territory.
And so if they come for us, you give them glass
they come for. No, the thing is,
they come for us every week
on a daily. In fact,
but what do you say? What's the
worst thing that we've said
that they've come for?
That men don't have sense. That's for me.
I shall not be repeating my own.
I'm very sorry. I don't know how I can defend that.
Ooh.
No.
So do you agree?
No. Listen to me. In every gender, in every area of the world, whether immediate, remote, far-flung, there must be stupid people that don't have sense. But it doesn't mean the majority.
But that's not what I meant, though.
No. When you say men don't have
I should say some men.
No, you didn't say, you should have said some men. But when you say, so I can't defend that. I'll be like, okay, all right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Or you could have said men that you dealt with.
Oh. Fair, too. But not every single man I've dealt with that hasn't had sense.
So that means it contradicts your statements then that all men do have sense.
Some men. Sorry.
No, there's something I understand. There's something that someone will do to you. You just generalize.
Like you generalize,
Tisha. So.
Exactly. I feel like you don't even generalize. Like how you just say, I generalize. I'm sure you do.
How?
You just say, oh yeah, women like money.
No. I cannot
women take their time to get ready.
No.
Women should like money.
Excuse me.
Women should like money.
Women should like money.
But the thing is this: as a broadcaster, we're supposed to know better.
Yeah, true.
We're supposed to know better. So I can't, although I feel something, I can't just use my emotions and come and tell everybody that this is what I feel.
Yeah.
No, the backlash is too much. Wow. So what I'll do is I'll be like, I'll be diplomatic about it. I'll be like, you see, I'm not saying all women, but
majority.
Some. No, I can't even say majority.
You won't even say majority.
I'll just say some of them.
Yeah, but
women,
then, but then where's the fun in the controversy then? If you say some, it won't be so controversial.
You're playing
it safe.
When you say some,
or you say men,
you can't.
Like,
if you say all, that means you are disseminating wrong information because it's not all. It's some.
Oh yeah,
it can't be all. When they say all men cheat, there are some men that don't cheat. Some few infinitesimal. So
you agree there's very few. So that few number is pretty much literally like 0.001.
No,
all men cheating is valid.
Let me tell you, men will.
It's so valid.
No. Let me tell you something. Men will, if you understand the anatomical framework of men, you will understand. And if you know the psychology of men, do you know a man can be in love with a woman? I know people are going to talk as a Frank. Why are you taking it? Die if you want. I don't care. But let me tell you something. Men, it's possible for a man to be in love with one woman and still cheat, but still be in love
with that same woman.
That he will tell you when it's time, when he feels he's losing, he will just say, you know what, everybody go, please.
This is my focus.
But women is different.
But he still cheated, though. Let's not.
He still cheated.
He still cheated.
That's
I don't think it is really different for women, Sha.
It's different for women because if a woman cheats, she is emotional about that person.
Not
she has gone far. No. Let me tell you something. Are you telling me that you can sleep with someone that you just casually like?
Answer him now.
You see? But men will be in love with someone and say, I love you. You can be on the phone now, I love you, and then see another one, I'll call you right back. And he's already invested. But women are not really like that. You have to.
I feel like you think you know women. I feel like you think you know. Now I feel like now you're generalizing. This is my second marriage. Now you're generalizing as well.
This is my second
now you're generalizing. You believe that all women.
No, I didn't say all women. No.
Exactly. You actually are. You
gave men a pass that men can cheat because they have no emotional connection.
Listen,
but women should not cheat because they'll be emotionally
attached.
Who told you?
According to one great philosopher, facts don't care about your feelings. the fact is true that when a man cheats, a man can cheat and still be in love with this woman, not the woman he cheated with, but a woman, it is impossible for her to be in love with someone and go and cheat.
I disagree.
Uncle, no.
It's impossible.
I disagree.
I feel so.
No,
I feel so.
no.
Okay, tell me. Okay, tell me why you think that is.
I feel like there are definitely women that can cheat without any emotional attachments. They are just cheating for whatever reason. Because they want to.
And they also exude masculine energy as well.
They're not women that exude masculine energy.
Let's talk about the aftermath. After you sleep, after the guy sleeps with the girl, after you sleep with the guy, and you find out that the sex was fantastic, like fireworks, like 4th of July fireworks and everything and stuff. Are you going to tell me that you will still be in love with that guy the same way and not have a little bit of that love go to the other guy? I rest my case.
No, I'm not answering.
Because you usually
pause and think about it.
You usually have an answer.
No,
bam.
I can think about it. Give me time.
I was even lost.
Give me time.
What do you say?
Lost. Give me time. I don't think so.
Nah lie.
I don't think so.
A guy gives you earth-shaking
There's some
sex.
girls that can just do it for the pleasure.
And the guy
I have friends.
No. You can do it for the pleasure. But what you would jam one guy, the guy is charming, the guy is this thing, are you okay? This, doing everything. Then the guy, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that because I don't want my children watching this.
Why are your children watching this though? It's for adults.
Well, my son is 20 years old.
Oh,
okay.
He's grown.
He's grown.
He's grown.
So he's grown. He can watch it.
Yes. Then you now come and say, Daddy, that's what you said. I'll knock your head.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll knock your head. So what I'm saying is this, that you women are more emotionally attached. Women, ours is just lust. Yours is a bit of affection. So it becomes very difficult. That's why situationships start. That's why I feel. If you don't have to agree with me, I don't care. I'm 51. I say what I like.
He has lived his life.
If you want to take it, take it. If you don't want to take it, you come and start quarreling with me. Come to Twitter, meet me, you will collect.
Oh yeah. I love it. I love it.
Shots fired.
That's it. No. Me, they know. They all believe me, they know.
Don't play.
If you come to me and say, hey, Frank, I don't think this, and then you politely, I will say, all right.
No reason.
So why do you say that? Why do you? Then we'll start speaking intellectually, and those are the people that I like. I'm not saying you should agree with everything I say.
Yes.
Yeah.
But don't come and say, is it not your first marriage? That's what you did. No, when you come like that, I'm going to attack you, your grandfather, your dog, your housemate, everybody. That's it now. Because
do you feel people attack you because you have gotten divorced and then you've gotten remarried?
No, I don't think so. In fairness to them, what they do is they hound the internet looking for, because everybody wants to build their followership.
Of course.
Yeah, especially people who can't troll. They think they are trolls. They now come at people like me. And when you back down, he now has like a badge of honor and says, hey, okay, so I did this, the other, let me look for another person. So maybe he went to, who would I say? Someone like IK. IK doesn't answer. They don't even troll IK like that because IK is just like, I know. But the thing is, after they do it to IK and IK doesn't answer, they say, oh man, I'm flexing my muscle. If a whole IK didn't answer, they'll now go and everything.
On to the
they'll
next.
Go. Then they'll now mess up and come to me. So when they come to me, you can troll me. I like intelligent. There's a guy that trolled me. I can't remember what it was. He gave me like this buzz. I said, oh, you know what? I'm going to look for it. I just said, no. What I said was, that one enter. That's what I said. Because he did it in a way, he wasn't insulting me, but he was just using, that one enter. I said, that one enter. I'll follow. And these trolls, I follow them.
Oh.
That's the thing.
So
you
different.
see, let me tell you the secret of trolling.
Okay.
You have to have an army. How do you get an army loyal to you? You can't go and start doing campaigns. Be my army. No. You see how I develop my army. I have an army of people. They are waiting. If you try me, they'll slaughter you.
Really?
Yes. You know those people? I get interactions from people with maybe only 20 followers, not up to 100 followers. I follow them back. I follow them. Some of them, I follow them before they follow me. That gives them the loyalty.
And were these people trolls before?
No, not exactly.
Okay.
Not exactly. I'm just cruising, man. Maybe I just see someone tweet something funny. Nobody doesn't get engagements. I'll be like, wow, you're funny. Yeah, that's funny. And also, I have people that do have small businesses on Twitter. I retweet for them for free. There's a guy that does shoes. There's a girl, she supports Chelsea. She sells jerseys. I retweet. She'll say, hey, sir, please, can you help me retweet my pin, this thing? Then I buy jerseys. I patronize her. The shoe guy was so happy. He said he's going to make me a pair of shoes. I said, I'm not doing this for the shoes. I'm just doing it if I can be of help to your business. So I retweet. I'm like, this is fantastic. And the guy says, hey, I have sales because of you and stuff like that. Those are the people that are loyal.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't even have, by the time I come to Twitter, they have destroyed my adversary already.
They've done the work for you.
They've done the work for me. So, yeah. So now I'm like just sitting back watching and everything. No, because nobody trolls. And me, I never wanted this to be like my MO. You know, I just wanted to tweet intelligent things, hopefully, and let people, you know, of like minds come together. But the trolls keep coming. But they've not come for a long time. Because you guys are doing polls. Who are the most savage people? Who are the most savage
so
people?
So they avoided
Daddy Freeze, Jim Ike, Reno, and all that, you know. So they'll put me there. Yeah. And people were like, don't troll Frank.
I've seen that. I've actually seen that tweet.
Don't try Frank, you know, and all that. So, yeah, it's a bit boring for me, but hey, it's okay. Yeah.
So I love the fact that you mentioned, you know, that like you don't have a problem with however a woman dresses online, like, you know, like it's not your business.
It's not my business.
Exactly. Yeah. But a lot of people would argue that once you have put out an image or a video on social media, you're obviously seeking for people's opinion. So how do you know when to draw the line?
But what's your business if the person is seeking for? I mean, everybody has their own way. I mean, if some people would argue that, I'm just doing the savagery thing for clout. Yeah, but I'm not. But what's your business, actually?
Even if you are.
Even if I am, what's your business? Everybody has their way. You have your way. You troll me to get followership.
Yeah.
You don't say, oh, no, I was trolling him for real. Don't follow me. You know, don't follow me for that reason. Yeah.
But there are also some trolls who just troll you for a response. And the moment you attack them back is, I'm so sorry.
Yes, I
just wanted you to respond to me or notice me.
No, those ones have serious self-esteem issues. You know, because I can get anybody's attention by sounding intelligent, more intelligent than the other people, or I could do something that would look, you know, very special, and the person would take notice of me, not by trolling them. And anybody that, you know, trolls somebody just to get attention is a narcissist. He's a narcissist. He's a narcissist.
Even though the person has low self-esteem. Can a narcissist have low self-esteem?
Oh, yes. Okay. Narcissism is about low self-esteem. That's what I feel. Because a narcissist wants notice me. Why would you want validation? Why would you want? It's a form of validation. Oh, notice me. You must notice me. That's me. I really don't care. Okay, let me give you an instance. I was at the club one time.
I was
passing.
What club?
Yeah.
Sorry,
you go clubbing? I'm surprised.
No. DJ Obi is my guy now. So
I'm
in that movement. Obi's house. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, my wife hates it. Yeah. But DJ Obi is my.
Like it? Why does she like it?
Come on now. I'm 51. Zaddy vibes.
Okay.
You know, my wife will be like,
She should follow you now.
You went to
Yes, no. Why does she follow you?
No. Now,
why not?
Let me tell you something. Do you know the movement of DJ Obi?
Yes,
the boys there are very provocative.
Okay,
they'll come to you. They'll come, even though you're someone's wife. People like, hey.
So it's okay for you to go, but not okay for her to go.
No, but me, I'm not going to go on even someone's girlfriend. I'm going to be chilling on my own.
Well, maybe somebody's girlfriend can come for you.
So it's not my fault.
You're right.
It's not my, but it's not my fault. But it's my fault if I go to someone's girl and start saying, hey, you say, no, I'm married. You say, I'm married. Then the guy goes, well, get a divorce. Because I'm
you get a divorce is and so, like they will say. Divorce can't even wait, is and so.
So, no. I don't think, but I can go to clubs like this Christmas. She's saying we are clubbing. I said, no sweat now.
Okay. I'm hoping I'll see you.
You're going to see me.
And wifey.
Oh, sometimes.
So is it that your wife just stays home? She doesn't go out?
My wife?
Yes,
my wife has sometimes, my wife will tell me there's a party I'm going to. My girls are invited. We are all, I'll be like, okay.
That basically means you're not invited.
No. I don't even want to go. Because it's a girl thing.
Okay.
There was one time she tricked me and said, oh, the guys, because all of them, they're other people's wives too. Said the guys are coming. So me, I go. I'm the only guy there. And I had to do karaoke and rap Nothing But a G Thing by Dr. Dre and Snoop. All by myself. And all the guys were saying, Frank, you didn't get the memo? And stuff like that. Yeah, but the thing is, you can give your opinion without trolling now. You can give your opinion without trolling. Like, whenever the Super Eagles lose, I get angry, of course, but people start insulting all the players and stuff like that, insulting them for real because they are pained. And what I do is, I'll be like, oh, you know what, guys, better luck next time. Because football, I play football sometimes, and I know that there are some mistakes you will make. And there are matches you can't just win as a football, So I understand that. Some people just give your opinions without being insulting.
Rude.
Yes. And acidic and salty. Yeah, if you do that, then everything will be well. But when you start insulting someone because, it's a terrible thing. So I feel that people should be more well behaved.
Online,
yeah. You shouldn't be. I mean, why would you?
What is even well behaved online itself?
No, well behaved is this. I can tell you what I want to tell you without being insulting.
Yes.
Okay.
Without insulting you. Without saying, your lips look like turtleneck.
Wow.
I just devised that right now.
You just made that up.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Can you please give me some pointers? I just want to just write down.
Let me give you pointers.
Let me have some.
First point of being of retorting is don't retort immediately because your emotions are there. Me, I have emotions too. Sometimes they'll give me, I'm like, why is this guy saying this? That's inside me. That's what I'm thinking. But outside me, I'm like, another fool is about to get dropped. So I will wait.
Sure.
So I have 2 replies dangling in the air. I'll be like, Frank, that's weak. I'll wait till there are 5 replies dangling in the air. Then I'll say, okay, 5 replies. Should I choose one? Then I'll now say, one other mischievous aspect of me will say, let's try and mash all those 5 replies in one post. Then I'll do it. Then I send it. That's what I do.
It's a skill.
So I take my time. You can't reply, unless there's something just that gives you, there's this certain reply that will just come. I have this book called repartee. Repartee is retort.
Okay.
So they give instances of what world figures all through history used to retort, like clapbacks. I have a book. It's called repartee.
So it's literally about clapbacks.
Only clapbacks. He gave an instance.
Okay, now there was one. Is an art.
There was one old actress and there was one new actress. They were at the threshold of a door. So the old actress, they stopped at the door simultaneously, saying, "Okay, is this young one going to let the old one in first, or the other one? Is the young one going to be respectful?" So surprisingly, the younger actress was respectful and said, "Please, age before beauty." Told the old actress.
Ouch.
You understand?
Yeah.
You know what the old actress said? They said, yeah, pearls before swine. And went in.
Classy.
Now classy.
Very classy.
You know why it's classy? In the Bible, there's a place that says, don't cast your pearls before swine. That means don't give valuable things to pigs. But she changed it to say pearls are going to go in before swine.
Nice.
Classy. So, what I'm saying is, you must look for that thing, that word, that sentence. I don't know what it is. You combine all the things. Just put the major words. Someone said, God punish you, thunder fire you, and everything. So you have the words punish, and you have
thunder.
fire, and you have thunder. Then keep them apart. Write those words and look at them. Something's going to come up that you use against them. That's what makes mine look a bit classy.
Giving crafty.
Yeah.
Love it.
Crafty.
I take time to do it so that everybody will enjoy your tomfoolery and your stupidity. That's it.
So let's talk about mental health now, especially as a public figure, since we all can relate to being a public figure. Okay. What advice would you give a public figure that is constantly getting trolled? And let's link it to mental health as well.
Yeah.
Because
Well, the reason the public figure is getting trolled all the time is that the public figure is not replying. It's not standing. You are aiding and abetting a bully.
I mean, Beyonce gets trolled and she doesn't respond.
You know why Beyonce doesn't reply? She has a beehive.
Yeah, people who can respond for her.
Beehive is responding for her. And let me tell you something. If I had Beyonce money, I won't reply. I won't reply. Not because, it's the money that's going to make me reply. You see, there's some money you have in high places that don't reply because the person that is signing your checks will be like, what was that all about? They don't understand the concept of it. So that kind of money,
to be honest, Beyonce shouldn't be responding.
What are you talking about? They won't reply. But I performed for a Chic for $27 million last week. I'm replying Uche from Akonjo. No.
I actually still don't believe in replying, Sha.
Even you don't?
No. I don't respond.
Okay.
I mean, I think I just believe that I always get trolled, right? So whether I respond or not, I'm still going to get trolled. But I'll rather pay them dust. I'd rather just act like I didn't see it.
You didn't see it.
Yeah.
Let me
that's
tell you.
fair.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
And I feel like that's also a good way to even just deal with your mental health. Because many times I'm like, I'll call her and I'm like, babe, they're dragging us. Have you seen it? And she's just like, I did not know. I didn't know.
My mental health is dealt with by the people that laugh at you at my retort. When I retort,
I thought it's because you've got good comebacks, but not everybody's got good comebacks.
I didn't just start with good comebacks.
And it's entertaining for you as well.
I am constant. I was consistent. I didn't give the first clap back and everybody said, oh, Frank is lethal. I did it for like 3 years. So at 3 years, people, they just said, you know what? And in fairness, I don't get trolled anymore. It's foolhardy for a person to come
you may get trolled for this episode, though.
for this episode.
Please.
This episode.
For the drive.
There was a weekend that I trolled Manchester United fans for 3 days.
Okay. So you're a troll.
Not
you are lucky.
You have to think like a troll to actually do this.
No, the thing is that they were trolling me because I was bantering. Football banter.
Okay.
Is different.
That's also another difference.
I'm using your misfortune against you. I'm using it against you. That's football. But when you now leave football and start trolling Frank, that means you are introducing, we are going into the Coliseum as gladiators. That's what you did.
Love it.
So I will do, what I'll do is, I say, look, I've had MDs coming to say, Frank, on Twitter, you are acidic, but I like it. Give them, because they can't do it.
Yes.
They can't do it.
Relatable
and
content.
that's like us.
So my mental health is sustained by the fact that I've been a broadcaster since 1991. You must be warned that I'm a broadcaster and I'm still acting as if I'm still learning broadcasting as if I just started. So I'm watching people. I'm like, hey, why is that guy? I watch programs. I'm like, why is this guy always putting his hand in his pocket? So I study everything: body language, vocabulary, nuances, idiosyncrasies of what the presenters are. Why can't I take my eyes off this guy? Why? What is he doing? He's not even dressed well. Why can't I go to the bathroom now? Why am I watching this guy? And I, reverse engineer that and I study it. All that studying, all that experience and you think I can handle a little boy that came to me just to kill my mental health. That thing is me. If you don't know how to handle it, and I say this to all entertainers, Tolani's strategy is cool, but mine is better.
Okay.
Mine is better.
Okay.
As long as your comebacks are good.
As long as your comebacks are good.
Yeah. So take your
Gotta be
time.
good,
Even though it
reply.
takes 1 week, get that line.
Yeah.
So that other people will sniff trouble when it comes to you. Now, when they are passing by, they'll be like, Oga Frank, good evening.
Good evening, I greet you.
I don't know how you will feel about me asking you when the Chelsea match is. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, 7:30. That's it. But no. I'm not basking and reveling in the victory of Bazbos. But what I'm trying to say is this: at least I can maintain good mental health on social media. It's Instagram. You know, these things, the way I act on Twitter, I can't do it on Instagram.
And that's why I like Instagram, man.
I can't do it on
can't
Instagram.
be on Twitter.
Snapchat is my favorite app.
I will run crazy. I will
mean
run
on
mad
Twitter?
if I was
Snapchat.
on Twitter. I
No,
can't.
Twitter is not that bad. You understand?
Twitter is bad. Dude.
Twitter is very toxic.
Too many unhappy
So
people on that
toxic.
app.
Very unhappy
No,
people.
it's because the app is all about saying your mind.
But very unhappy.
Literally, when you press that plus button on Twitter, Twitter now asks you, what's on your mind?
True.
What's
So
on
is
your
that why
mind?
you have to be
We go
rude
talk
about it? So
So
what's on your mind is rudeness.
The person just opened his mouth and wow. That's it. That's Twitter for you.
Yeah.
And it's understandable because many people are going through, a lot of things. Things are not working out right. But ironically, I think these Gen Z people, they have it better than we used to. Because we didn't have Instagram. But I did Who Wants to Be a Millionaire when there was no Instagram. And so we're having peer-to-peer commendations
Yes.
from the show regarding the show.
Yeah.
And, when Instagram came, they're having it easy because someone can make a living from just trolling people. And make a living, and they give him people come to him. I now understand that corporate Nigeria, they even love controversial.
Yes, I was going to ask you, how do you deal with that? Because if there's one thing I know about you is that you are actually like a corporate brand.
Yeah.
But I have seen a lot of things that I'm online with your comebacks. And I'm like, Frank really said this?
No. Yes, I did. No, the thing is this: corporate Nigeria, they are guilty too because. Let me take Big Brother, for instance. Big Brother, the actual people that win Big Brother, they're cool. Like Lekon is one of the coolest human beings I've ever met. He came to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire celebrity special, which I'm going to invite 2 of you.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll play for charity. Don't be happy. The money's not going to come to you. I knew it.
But it's fine. Anything for charity, but it's cause. It's okay.
I knew that happiness was remuneration related. But anyhow, so Lekon is this guy, wonderful guy. He's like a cornucopia of talents. But I feel that people love the controversial ones from Big Brother more than, she even said yes, so.
Because that's the thing. Brands usually gravitate towards the controversial ones because I do feel like with controversy, it can still equate to sales.
True.
Okay.
I 100%
Because you're on the
believe
lips
that.
of people.
Okay, that's...
It's like our podcast.
Okay.
We're on the lips. Like everybody's just talking about it.
In fairness.
Talking about
But
it.
please don't forget the cool ones, the ones that are not very controversial, that did the work, won the prize. Those are the ones you should also come because now you're just trying to feed a message to Nigeria that you must be controversial in order for us, corporate Nigeria, to take notice. They're not doing it. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire now? I'm telling you now that Big Brother has sponsors lined up, waiting, in pole position. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire doesn't have that. So
I think they need to
I challenge.
rebrand.
You said they need?
I think you guys need to rebrand So that it can appeal more to the Gen Z.
Yeah. We're thinking of bringing Portable as host.
Okay.
Then
That would be very funny and different.
I love Portable. Firstly, I love Portable. The hot sun and he's wearing a winter jacket. I'm sweating. Oh, I love Portable so much. You know? Yeah. So the thing is that we can't, no matter how you look at it, you can't make Who Wants to Be a Millionaire controversial. It's a show that has to do with.
But you got a little drop of controversy. Well, I think that's enough for it.
Yeah. You know, at least they call me Savage Master. So maybe a little bit, but I'm not proud of it. Sometimes.
But you love it. It's because you're Savage Master. That's why you're on this show.
Oh, that's why you called me. So if I wasn't on, if I was not as host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I like how you kept it real. We have to let you know.
Are you telling me that Savage Master has more gravitas than Who Wants to Be a Millionaire host?
For the Bad and
Who
Boujee
Wants
podcast.
to Be a Millionaire host, the biggest show of the whole world.
Okay, for Bad and Boujee podcast, it's Savage Master that we want.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Savage Master, for coming on the show. An amazing one, okay? It's been absolutely amazing having you. You loved it, didn't you?
I did. I enjoyed it.
Did you have fun?
Of course. I heard this is the last show, right?
One of the last.
One of the last shows. Yes. You had to save the best for last.
Yes.
The best guest for last.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to see the comments online, and I can't wait for you to defend us and give us some great comebacks.
No. Now that I've been here, you know, so
but we're not that bad, are we?
No.
Exactly.
I mean, you see, the thing is this interest, you know, something interesting. It goes interesting until maybe the people that react are the people that are guilty of the remarks you make. Like anything, it directly affects them. So forgive them. They are just venting.
They don't know what they do.
They are just venting. But believe me, one thing I know is on your next episode, they will be there. Let me see what they are saying. I like they are enjoying the show.
Don't mind them.
We
know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Frank.
It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely love you, and we cannot wait to just see more from you.
Oh yes, I have a course, a broadcasting course. Let me plug
You
my
might as well plug yourself.
I actually want to join.
I have a broadcasting. No, actually, it's like a course you have to buy, video course.
Oh, okay.
Then I put a bonus there.
Okay.
2 modules on how to reply to trolls.
Stop it.
Don't lie.
I added. I'm serious.
Wow.
People were telling me. One guy gave me the idea. I said, "Hey, broadcast. See, this is your broadcasting.
Stop it.
What are you going to cover?" I said, I'm going to cover everything: sight reading, newscasting, presenting. And the guy said, "What else?" I said, "I just ran through the gamut of everything in broadcasting." He said, "So nothing about savagery?"
I love it.
I was like, maybe as a bonus.
That.
He said, if I see savagery this thing, I will buy it, then delete the other ones and take that one. So I'm going to add like a bonus thing on how to, because it's good, but indirectly, you asked it on this podcast and you said something about mental health. And there are some people who are not as people they are too faint of heart. They look at, they can't go into battle, into anything. So I want to strengthen them because we have to get rid of all the trolls.
All the trolls.
Amen.
All right. Thank you so much. It's been absolutely amazing.
So
Thank you. I was very honored. Thank you. And when they said Bad and Boujee wanted me, I was like, I was
here.
Oh yeah. I was telling my friends, have you been invited for Bad and Boujee? Have you been invited? No, you haven't. You know, we have broadcasting peers. Like yesterday, I had an event. So it was for women alone.
Okay.
Just women. We were like 7 guys there, but there were like 300 women. It was a conference for women. So I called my other guy. I don't want to mention his name, and tell him, hey, so what's your event about? He says, man, I have some old men here. We're doing one birthday, 60th birthday. But the problem is that it looks like everybody is 70. He said that everything. I said, look at you. I have 300 women at my beck and call.
Come on.
You know, and speaking, and everybody want to take pictures with me. You know, it must be nice having 70 old octogenarians at your event. So we used to throw shit. We were like 3 of us. The other one said, and he's at the sport event and everything. I said, what kind of sport? He said he doesn't even like the sport. He doesn't even know why. If it's not the money, he won't be. You know, we have a group like that. You know, so I now threw in today. I'm going for the Bad and Boujee.
Come on.
I said, you guys need to keep up.
Oh, yes! Let them know.
Let them know, my love. Thank you so much, Frank. It's been awesome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.